let's do some no death server. No death server is a server where if we die, we have to start over with a brand new map, a new character, a new everything. So we're not going to die. That's the plan. We are going to take this load in the middle of the night to the vault. And then we are probably going to do another one. So the big thing we're looking for here is not stopping. We don't want to stop. He says, looking at his gas gauge. It looks like we'll be fine. Plan being, I'm gonna go in the middle of the night and transfer goods to the new base. Probably just stay there after I transfer these goods and spend the rest of the night chiseling out more room for the base. Then I may go in the morning and do some oh, that's a irradiated soldier. And then I might go more raid the OP1 a little bit more. We really can't fight at this level of encumbrance, so it's kind of important that we avoid any Imperial entanglements. All of these things are bad. We don't want any of this. There was something in the road. Something in the road I probably could just driven over, so that's how they get you. You panic over something that's not going to kill you, and then you run into a tree and get eaten. Well, that's one way they get you. Another way they get you is you do something dumb, which I guess is maybe the same way. This thing looks familiar right here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have to fight one of these zombies. I am definitely going to have to fight one of these zombies. No way around this. We'll fight one of these zombies. I mean, many of these zombies. Okay. Gonna hump it all the way to the box. Drop everything I can in the box. Everything goes in the box. Everything goes in the box. Everything goes in the box. Everything. Oh, I was like, did I run out of room in the box? I did not run out of room in the box. Okay. Now we're going to go back over here. Pick up that loot. That's a cow. Do not require any cow-like objects today. Oh, I was supposed to get everything out of the freaking bike. Can I pick everything out of the bike? Take most things out of the bike. Okay. Here we go. Some stuff. And then go. The first large amount of supplies being brought down. Supplies? Is that really the way that supplies? Goodies? Oh, okay, I'll just use that. And yeah, this is all, I guess supplies is as good a word as any. Some hops. Yep, peanut butter, some rice. Okay, real quick, just make sure we don't have too much crap that's too close. Okay, looks like we're probably fine. What's going on here? Oh, we got a mortar and pestle. That's fabulous. Okay, into raw goes the raw things, like that. I think into construction is going to go a lot of these things until I'm ready to start, you know, doing things with all this stuff. Got some manufactured. That's construction. We got seeds, medical, lots of seeds. That's farm stuff. That's more medical. Farm, farm, farm. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I can take this and that, and I can go just put them in the thing that they go in. Not that it's going to matter right this very second. Anakana. We also need a upgraded snare storage. Okay, what about that? Upgraded snare storage is going to require some nails. Well, I need 40 nails, I guess. Do I have 40 nails? I have 45 nails. Okay. Upgraded snare storage. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, you got to be able to store your snails, right? Yeah. Dies here. And manufactured here. And where's the farms here? Did the farm get water? I think the farm mostly got water. I don't know if the farm completely got water, but I know it mostly got water. And then, no, yeah, medical's what I wanted. But look, just some manufactured, just laying around. So we're gonna need 4 buckets. That means, yeah, we need some of that. Okay. Make me buckets. Do I have a crucible. Yeah, I got all these things. Anything else? I need that. Yeah, alright. It's the only thing I don't have is the heating element, which I can't make. I guess I already had one. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna go iron bucket. 5, I think. I think I only really have 1. Okay. Yeah, and this stuff goes in there. And I think the problem right now is I don't have this all cleared out for sure. I need to get at least the basic footprint down before I'm gonna know where everything goes. That's a big problem. Uh-huh. Repair. Okay. All right. once I have the shafts to finish out. I have the spikes to place underground, which means I'm going to need to clear out the underground. Not only that, but we also have... There's a lot of work to do. This is an incredible amount of work. It's not going to be done overnight. And so I'm going to have to intersperse this with doing missions and trying to get better gear and all that sort of stuff. There's a lot to do. Whereas it felt like in vanilla, I was almost like business as usual for a lot of it. This one, I feel like I am behind the curve. Deciding to do this base instead of just staying at the OP opened up a lot more, crap that I'm going to need to do. Of course, I have my own very particular way of doing things, trying to get things done, quote unquote, the perfect way the first time, so that I don't have to keep coming back and messing with it. But a project like this, it's pretty massive. Oh, yeah, we're getting there. Okay. And so at this point, I think we're ready to go back and raid the... Look how bright it is. I mean, this would be a cave. This would be completely dark. There's no way you would know. It was, there's no way you would know. It would be just like completely dark, but somehow the light is seeping through the rock. Okay. We're gonna need that metal workbench. I just have so much hacky to do. Yes, we have so much hacky to do. This part right here. Okay. I think for sure there, right? And then that's part of it. Okay. And then these walls, we're gonna do those walls. Let's go to raw and put all of this in there. I don't see any reason, actually, we shouldn't be just building out, like, I don't know, 300. The hell's that? Oh, it just ran out when I was... Wait, I wanted 300. Why did it... It's 1437. Well, gotta remember that it's 14 something. Okay, we'll craft it. There you go. Now the most I could do is 60? Okay. Alright, all those buckets are gonna go here in rain collectors. Okay. And I think this will be the last. Okay. There we go. Some of the stuff is It's all just seed. It's not growing or not growing yet. A cow. Okay. I wonder. No. It would be funny, but I'm sure that it's not the case. If you run up to a cow with a bucket and right click on it, this sounds like something you would, you know, tell your kid. Oh, if you go into 7 Days to Die, and you get a bucket and you run up to a cow with it, you can right click and it'll give you milk. Okay, cool. That's I 100% just want to get all this stuff done. But also, I'm going to need to do missions and things. What do I have here? Some parts. Parts that I stole from there. Okay, all this. Ooh, there's food. All the food. Lots of food. A little construction. There's some raw. More food. That's all. What you call it? Farm. Some food. Man. Yeah, lots and lots of food, I guess. Okay, and what am I in? Parts? So all the raw goes there, all the manufactured goes here. Stop at the construction box, put that in. And the farm box, put all these guys in. Then go over to the food and okay, well, $100% not prepared for. I can go through that little steel thing. Nope, I want this. Okay, now what? I know we have a treasure map that's 2.3 clicks out. Seems like a terrible idea. I think maybe I'll reload everything and make sure I've got all the things that I need. Let's go take a look at what the trader has in terms of missions. Better than his in terms of doors, I hope. Okay, and then
make it snappy. Don't test my patience. It's thinner than your wallet.
well, it only has a card in it. You don't know how much is on that card, so. Oh, I can now get the wheat plant schematic. Screw you, game. I think I don't need anything from him, but I'll get a lantern. Banded armor plating mod would be nice. Probably could make one.
All
Okay.
that gawking at goods and
That's all you buy? Give me a job. You got a job? Infested clears and buried supplies, and everything is forever away.
I got work to do if you don't mind getting your hands dirty.
I don't even know what this is,
Well,
but sure.
good luck. By the looks of it, you're gonna need it.
By the looks of it, you're gonna need it. All right, well.
What are you looking for?
I guess I want a job.
What are you looking for?
That is not a job.
Bye.
Okay, let's try again. Any jobs? Okay, lady killer
You
probably.
help me. Good luck.
All right. Other work? Does she have another other work job? Never mind, I already have that job. Okay. All right. We have sand at the other base. So my thought is we go back to the other base. We go to OP1. Do another raid. Loot it. There should be a crap ton of sand there. Bring all of it back here, dump it in the dump box at the very least, and then should be good to go to not have to go back to OP1, you know, unless there's a reason. But maybe also get the treasure since we're out this way. And then I can start doing missions out of the vaults. And then at night, when I've done my missions, I'll go back, finish, oh Lord, finish sinking the shafts. Well, do I want to bother with that until I've got more living space? I think I want to get the floor at least done, so in theory I can put all my various benches and workspaces, maybe get the boxes finished being sorted, and all that. Clearing the underneath is going to give me additional iron, which I need. Well, hello. Okay. This is close to home. It's possible. I ran something over, or there was a zombie out here as I was going from point A to point B that couldn't survive in the daylight. It's only spawned from the darkness. Lots of options. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Okay. Go here and nothing, and then we took everything out of it anyway, so not like it's gonna produce all that much. Okay. And then up to here, where yeah, my plan I think was to make another one of these, so we'll do that. I'll take all of that with me, and then we're just gonna go ahead and pull the things that I think, well, yeah, that would be a good one to pull. I don't know if I need a human turd or not. Yeah, I suspect that's not going to be an issue. I don't know. Might as well take a stack, right? Might as well take a stack of this too. Not enough coal to be effective. Might as well take all of those. I don't really have a lot of nitrate powder. I don't know. This makes glue. I have quite a little collection there. I can't imagine I will need to make penicillin, but if I do, I can always come back here. This, we're definitely going to take like 2 pulls from most of these things. A full stack of that, a full stack of that. And these are, let's go into automotive anyway. Yeah, we'll have a little bit left here, you know, but mostly automotive. Let's get some batteries and some fuel and some engines. and that wheel. And I guess maybe a stack of those, although that seems like it would be insanely easy to replace. We went through parts. We'll take a full stack of paper and these and these and these. Those I can make whenever I want. No real need for weapons, except for I will take a couple of knives, just to make it easier to do the thing with the stuff in the thing. No need for armor. I mean medical. Oh, yeah, I need to make a apiary and find a place for that, huh? Probably opposite the... Or maybe between? Can it go between? I don't know. Rain catcher barrels may be one of those things like nothing can go around it. Yeah, that might be good. Grain alcohol seems like something I might want. Definitely going to want some steroids just for the syringes. A couple of dyes. Construction, I think we're good there. And I'll take the lion's share of these. Any good mods? We already have one of those, don't I? I do. Any other mods that might be useful? That's kind of useful. That's kind of useful. That could be useful. I don't know. Seems fine. Ammunition. Where's the 9mm? We've been running low. I'll take the coil rounds. It's just prudent to take more 7.62. I go through a lot of it. Don't need that. Yeah, grenades. Sure. And maybe arrowheads. While we're here, just eat up some food and drink up some drink. And as I recall, we rated this pretty freaking hard, but I'll take more meat. You can never have too much meat. Meat and tomatoes. That's what they say. Meat and tomatoes. More eggs, sure. We just have so much of this. It seems silly not to take it. Okay. All right, that's it. OP1 is officially put on the back burner here. Okay. So we will no longer be going to OP1. We will be exclusively operating out of Vault 1. Which means we need to get Vault 1 up and running to the point where it is the main producer of everything. And that will be our settlement. Oh, I was going to do the treasure. Do the treasure. Taylor's treasure map. Only 600 away. I'm going to have to put a bunch of crap on my bike. I am wet. You're all wet. Which is an expression that means you're full of crap. You don't know what you're talking about. You're all wet. It's not an expression that they use anymore. But I'm going to bring it back single-handedly. Or I may be all wet. Now you don't know what to believe. Okay. These get insanely easy once you get the military tablet, which I do not have, notably. Okay. I'm gonna be like 3 over plus whatever's in the treasure box. Probably over here. Looked like it didn't really retreat over here very much. On the other hand, and not a lot on this side. And we need the sand. We always need sand. And clay. And wood. And iron. Okay. No horde of zombies charging towards me mindlessly and with great speed. Great speed, alacrity, thesaurus. Okay, well. What's happening here, I wonder? Oh, it's there. Didn't look like it was unearthed. There we go. Okay, that just sounds like one idiot that hurting himself. This is just more iron. Not that more iron is bad, just I don't really need it. Okay. Alright, making my way downtown. We're out of here, out of the desert. We gotta get all kind of things started when it comes to... There's just a lot of... If you want a base that's operational, you need to do a lot of base days. Days where we don't really... Is this... What is this? Yeah, it's the one I've been going to. Yeah, that's the one I've been going to. I was briefly lost in my own museum. I'm gonna have a wonderful day of building bases, but I'm probably also gonna, at the very least, do the 2 missions that I have. So we will dump everything in the box, go do the missions, and spend the rest of the day sinking shafts, and the rest of the evening clearing out the underside of the base. Or clearing out the interior of the base, I should say. I might also, you know, just for a lark, plant some more garden stuff. Yeah, it's the middle of the day, the crickets get super loud. That'd be really useful if we lived in a world where that happened. Right in the middle of the day, just at like the point where the sun is the hottest for like maybe 10 minutes, one insect or animal made a specific noise. Imagine how it would have changed our perception of time. We would have split the day in half before and after. There maybe would be prayer to the spirits or whatever god you believe in. Would have been a highly spiritual people. Ah, all related to time. Just because of that. Okay, it looks like there's some action there. That's good news. And the orchards are still way behind as predicted. All of this goes. Everything goes. Everything goes. Go, 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 go. Okay. And actually, oh no, I seem to have done a pretty good job of insulating my crapola. Just need the fuel, really. Stay there, and then... This is a no. That's a no. That did not work out. Okay, anyway, we'll put a storage crate. And we will call this scav N. Scav N. And naming things when you're alone is just keeping up with the habit of it, because you're not going to have to tell you it's in scav N and then have you know what that means and go directly there. You're going to already know it's in scav N. Okay, what is closest? Lady Killer is closest. Where is Lady Killer? Here? Around behind that thing? Okay. We're gonna work on our zombie rizz. Or as I like to call it, the old rizzle drizzle. Which kind of sounds like something you may need to go to a doctor for now that I hear it out loud. Clear this stuff out real quick. It's gonna take a minute. Too many things between you and the zombies will start blowing things up. In the meantime, of course, you could use the iron, you could use the objects. The more you clear out, the more you bring back to base, the more you can okay. I don't want to use a coffee for this. I think I'll just stand here for a moment. The more you stock up, the better you can craft. I think we have more than enough stuff to craft. Should be good to go. I did find myself with some unique situations, though. Alright, here they are. Ladies! Don't push and shove. There's enough for everybody. Oh, my stamina ran out. What is going on with my stamina? It's just not recovering. There's an AK I'm never going to use. Did it get her? Okay. Done and done. Now let's see what else. We have a tier 2 infestation at the something or other something. It didn't sound like any of the jobs, or it didn't seem like any of the jobs were actually in that town that that the dude's a part of. Is this a whole other town? Maybe I gotta go to this trader to get jobs in that town. Well, this sure looks like another town. Well, okay. I think I remember this. Yeah, I think, as I recall, this is broken. Or at least it was broken once. But it doesn't hurt to try, right? Gather some wood. Okay, give it a good go. I don't care about that. Okay. Is that guy gonna get up? Or is he not? Did I kill him? You know what? That's gonna have to be good enough. Ooh, I got pancakes. Yeah. As far as rewards go, I think that's gonna have to do it. I don't think I... Ooh, they already have a bowl of water though, so I guess. Yeah, we tried this before, and we were like, well, there's got to be something in the well, you know, like a ladder down. They do that every once in a while. And nope, there's just like 3, 4 zombies. You kill all 4 zombies, and then it's like there's nothing else here. And you can go to the limits of the mission, and you go to the limits of the mission. You can shoot everything you can see in all directions, and oh, come on, that was perfect. Is this house a part of it? Maybe this house is a part of it. As I recall, it isn't, but it could be. Is this house a part of it? Be very careful not to leave the zone. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was the problem we had. We were unaware that it's not just one house, it's multiple houses. I don't see any red dots for these guys. Okay. We don't need cat food. Cat food is something we don't need. Did I just get a got a chair? Super excited about that chair, apparently. What do you got? A little bit of wood. Yeah, see right there. That's the edge of the zone. So it isn't this house. This isn't it. We blew this entire house to flinders one time, and that wasn't it. So come out over here as far as we can go before we see that red. There it is. See, there's the red. There's another POI there. Another POI there. We've done that one before too. This one's just busted. You're gonna fail it. But, you know, whatever. Until you remember these things, like, don't get Old West Moonshine Evil Raccoon. Don't get it. You get it, you'll never succeed. You'll never make it. What is that? It just looks like... Oh, it's the... it's the wasp I killed. How much further can I go this way? Yeah, a little bit up. There it is. Okay, well, we know where the edge is. We can see the edge. And we come in here and it's 100% all taken care of. So, yeah, I don't know. Unless there's like some underground entrance or something that I'm missing. Is there something underneath the floors? I think it's just going to be ground here. That's not really a false ceiling or anything. Okay. Well, yeah, here we go. That's it. That's all we can do. The house is clear. It's just bugged, unfortunately. Oh, we failed. We failed. Okay, I have enough time to go back and maybe plant some more different crops. Oh, no, I don't. I need to get my kitchen squared away first so I can put my mortar and pestle up so that I can make more seeds so I can plant different crops that lives in the house that Jack built. Okay. And off we go to do exactly that. All right. Everything out of the bike and everything downstairs and everything out of the bike already. That means that we have whatever we have. Just real quick. Yeah, okay. No zombies. Everything out of the scab box. And get it all? Oh my goodness. Efficient. Great. And here we are in here. we need to make an executive decision on what we're going to do vis-a-vis the, what do I got there? Cooking area. Okay, so for raw, raw. Keep some of that for myself. Munitions. Looks like we have lots of automotive and some manufactured. All right, so automotive, dump in all the things and stuff. Okay, dump in all the things and stuff in automotive. There we go. And then I got, can I get a third thing in here? I can get a third thing in here. No, I cannot. No, I probably could if I made myself another one. In the meantime, let's do this. Let's just set that right there for now. Can pick it up later. Weapons, bam. Where's the, ooh, I got an M4. Yeah, knives, 2 knives, yeah. No, nope, where's the other knife? Can't find it right now. Got some parts, there's an AK. I'm gonna sell this for sure. Definitely selling this. That should have gone here. Okay, and then back to automotive where we should have put this stuff in the first place. Missed out on some raw. Let's go ahead and dump a bunch of manufactured. Ooh, we got munitions. And there's some foodstuffs. More manufactured. Some more raw. And we have, oh, there's some more raw. More ammunition stuffs. Munitions. Oh, all this is manufactured. We have a mod I want to put into something, but mods. Okay. There we go. Munitions. Okay, ammunition. There we go, and farm. Here, and construction. Here. And that stuff goes there. We still got raw. Why did that not go in? Oh, because it's full. That's why. We need to do something about that. And the sooner we can do something about that, the better. Let's go to here. And we'll grab this for now. And we'll grab some manufactured. And we will come over here and... There we go. Now it gives us a little bit more room to work with. Under construction. This goes back in here. Some library stuff. Some raw. Okay, and then we got 1 part. 1 part per million. Okay. Yeah, and we got to get this completed. So what are we going to do? We're going to put in floor here and wall behind it. And then we'll do maybe cabinets. Okay, so need floor, and floor. That gives me 2 stoves and maybe cabinets around them or behind them or what have you. And then this is where we'll put in the rest of that. See if I can't grab maybe a bucket. Get a bucket with water probably. Go up and put some more seeds in for various different crops. Try and get those all squared away. All right. Okay. All right. Let me grab the instruction here. And we need these. So these will place those. I'm going to come over here and oh yes, this is the back wall. Look at that. This is the back wall. There. Kind of sounded like there was other footprints and stuff going on. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some 2 wood storage crates. All right. Let's do that, and we'll maybe need more back wall here. What do you think? Looks like I need more back wall. This might not be the back wall thingy. I think it is. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, now we do this, do that. Okay. We'll do fresh ingredients, and we'll do food. Okay. We are going to go to the construction site. We'll grab this, and we will that, and then this one. Okay. I remember you being able to put different versions of them down, but I don't see any option for that now. So it's just 2 ovens. Nor do I see any option to like pick it back up again. So we're stuck with it as it is, and that's fine. Okay. And then yeah, we can put cabinets around there and other various things when later on when we want to upgrade things. In the meantime, all that goes in here. Even though this is not all fresh, we will put another box out. Let's put another box out. There we go. One more box, and then we'll go here and canned, or maybe preserved. There we go. So it doesn't have to be just cans. But anything that is like packaged or anything, all this crap. And maybe peanuts don't fit. Okay. And then we'll go to preserved, and this will all be like those things. Okay, and then back to fresh. All that's fresh. The honey is fresh. That's all fresh. Okay. Okay. And then we can take this off of it. So I think it's a pickaxe to remove it. Okay. That's empty. Just gotta beat it to death. There is no like pick it up. Let's just beat it to death. Not gonna take too long. Take this one, all of this stuff, yeah. And we got 1 thing of pancakes. I wonder if you beat it to death, does it become a wood box, or does it just die as a metal box? Die, middle box. You have to beat it to death twice. It's open now. It was open before, but if you were locked it would have been open to the world. I think we now have okay, and we're gonna have to beat this thing to death twice too. The brutal murder of these boxes. Okay. If we come here. We're gonna go ahead and get the side walls done here. Oh. Repair, and while we're here, let's throw the stuff that we're going to use for walls. We need a metal workbench. Should probably figure out what I need for that. This, and that. Okay. And now this part here we can use for other storage or whatever we want. Oh, I didn't want that. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. But I am going to want it for the walls. Okay. Okay, there's this and this. Okay, and then this little alcove here we'll put some additional things. I think in the meantime, I am going to grab the mortar and pestle, and I'll just place it right here for now. That way at least I can make seeds. And since we can't go upstairs anymore, we can't really figure out what we need in terms of seeds. So I will just guess. I don't think we're going to need very many yucca seeds at all, or hops flour. I don't know if we have potatoes already, so I'm reticent to start just putting those things together. I know we don't have any bananas. I know we probably don't have any blueberries. What are these? Tomatoes? Oh, those are banana seeds. That was fast. Pretty sure we don't have any hops. Pretty sure we don't have any pumpkin seeds. I'm pretty sure we don't have any rice. Yucca seeds. I don't know that we need them. But we'll have all those things there when we do come back and do the next episode. And in the meantime, the rest of the evening is probably going to be spent doing this. Clearing the stone, placing some blocks, getting my workbench built. Oh, I should probably start that. Let's do that. Metal workbench. Metal workstation. There we go. I need 25 forged iron, some electrical parts, and some wood. Forged iron and electrical parts. The metal workstation is on the way. Huh? Yeah, look at that. Okay, and do I have... Apples. I do have apples. Let's make animal feed. Let's pick up the seeds first. Okay. Here's that. And we'll just leave this in here for now. This is going to go here. All right. Well, yeah. We're going to need a lot of things. That metal workstation is going to do us a lot of good. I think we'll probably get like half of, try to get 1/2 of it like completely cleared. And then I'll have a much better idea how much space I've got. It doesn't look like I have a lot of space, but it looks like it might be wider than the last one was. So we've got that going for us. All right, in the meantime, let's take a look. We're at 1101 kills. Let's see here. 1101 is 32 kills, it looks like. 32. All right, and then here's our inventory, which is all messy right now, but I got to go upstairs and plant all this crap. So, did we make coconut? Can I not make coconut seeds? Can't make coconut seeds. Coconut seeds? I don't see recipes. Coconut seeds, yeah. You can make coconut seeds, apparently. Oh, wait. Okay. So, yeah. Coconut seeds. Untrack that. Okay. And yes, we need the coconut seeds, and we'll take this now. And in the meantime, all right, thank you very much for not watching. See you next time.